Hello there, welcome to the AirgunGear Show. If you can't guess by the sign, then I need to tell you that I am in Las Vegas and I'm at SHOT Show 2020. And these are my hot picks for the next 12 months. This is the Sig Sauer stand, huge as usual, and they've got a couple of new things to tell you about. But let's be honest, you probably don't want to listen to me, so I'm going to let Stephanie do it.
Hi guys, good morning. Stephanie here from the Sig Sauer booth. Bright and early this morning on a lovely Wednesday, I believe. I'm losing track a little bit. Here at the Sig Air booth, we have a lot of really pretty product we got going on this year. As you can see, right front and center, we actually have brand new pellets this year. We're very excited about them. They are a lot more rigid on the skirts. They don't really crush under pressure. They are lead, full lead. They're very, very accurate, and they're actually a lower cost than what we've had before. So we're very pleased with our new line here. Moving on over, I don't think we saw this last year. This is our Super Target. So this is a 10-meter entry-level competition pistol, and it is a single-stroke pneumatic, which is really nice, so you get your single shot. It is ambidextrous on the grip side, so if you're a righty or a lefty like me, you can still get your single shot, one arm, downrange fires. As I don't know if any of you know, a single-stroke pneumatic is a gas piston single-stroke, so you load your pellet here, let the piston come down, watch your pinch points, close her on in, and you're ready down range. This is a two-stage trigger, so it's adjustable. Your length and your weight are both adjustable, which is really, really big. It's a very light trigger. It's very clean. Everyone is very comfortable with it. We had it out on the range on Sunday and Monday, and everyone was pretty surprised with how well it was shooting. Adjustable sights as well, so your rear elevation and height are adjustable. Very, very nice sight picture. We're pretty pleased with this, and this is shipping now. Move on over a little bit, do a little circle dance for you. Also new this year, not the pellet gun, as you guys I'm sure have seen plenty of, the M17 pellet pistol, but what's new on this in general is the optic. We, for the first time this year, are introducing the Red Dot Revolution, and we're doing a reflex sight. And this is offered not only on this pellet M17 that you see, but we also have an airsoft line that this reflex sight will go on either your airsoft or your air gun. It's going to be accessory only. We're not selling it as a finished good product, but it is out and available early this spring, like March. Very decent price. You can't really beat it. It's a 23 millimeter, very wide lens. It has 5 different settings, so you can adjust it however you see fit. Really, really nice product here. Backing on up. The Virtus, we did a little bit of a soft launch last year. However, it is shipping as of 2 days before I got to SHOT Show. So, shipping now. This is SIG's first 22 caliber in a PCP, and it is a regulated tank, which means you're going to get the same exact consistent shot through and through for about 200 shots per fill. This is a beautiful gun. I have 2 hunts already planned this season for this, and I'm very excited to take it out down range. If you've seen our CO2 rifles, the same exact belt-fed 30-round magazine is loaded into the Virtus, just in a 22 caliber instead. Flip-up front and rear sights are really nice. It's mimicked just like the firearm, so you get your M-LOK handguard as well, so you can throw all your fun accessories on here just like you would train on the range. You can also do in your backyard. So this is great for pest control as well. Get your gardens clear, don't worry about the squirrels, get one of these in your pocket. A lot of concern for some people when it comes to a PCP is how they're going to refill their tank. So what we have come up with is a hand pump. So you can actually do this at home. If most garages home garages don't have a 4500 high pressure compressor at home. So this kind of eliminates any possibility of where do I go? Do I have a paintball station in my town? I have no idea what I'm doing with this tank. This you can do in your garage. It takes like 60 pumps. Get a 10-minute workout in before you get downrange and you're good to go, and then you can top it off real easy with just a few pumps for very little money, very little effort. Put those guns to work before you get your gun downrange, guys. Hope you enjoy the show.
Just a quickie for all you powder burners out there. Sig Sauer's bringing out a new caliber, 75mm. You're going to be able to buy them in a box of 10, and all good gun shops should have them very soon. Do you know what? Sometimes weird things happen. I've had a text that simply says, your FX meeting has been scheduled. Please go to these coordinates. But it looks like I'm going to need to get a taxi. Okay. John.
Hey, Giles.
Good to see you.
Absolutely.
Now, John, Vegas is a long way over there. Why have you brought me to the desert?
It's madness over there. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
But more importantly, we need to talk about the power plenum.
Okay.
Look, lovely video. I get it. Yeah, I like your approach. More shots. Yeah, yes, that's all true. But power plenum. It's in the name.
Yes.
Let me give you an example.
Okay.
Perfectly acceptable car, right? This is like your Impacts. Good engine, runs very well.
Yeah.
But you stick a power plenum up your tailpipe, you get something completely different.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
That's what you get when you put the power plenum on your Impact.
So what you're saying is, you stick a power plenum up your tailpipe.
Literally.
And you Ferrari your air gun.
Let's go for a drive.
Cool.
You ever been in a Ferrari?
No, never, surprisingly. This is a whole new experience. It's rather nice. I quite like this, yeah.
I think I could get used to this.
Yeah, this is comfortable.
Wait till we get on the open road.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa! Okay. I think you broke the speed limit there, John.
It's a power plenum.
It's a power plenum.
It's the power
Absolutely. Radar enforced, John. It says
radar
radar
okay,
enforced.
radar enforced.
Radar enforced.
How many tickets do you think we can get in 5 minutes?
Quite a lot in this, if I'm honest. So, John.
Yeah.
You've stuck a power plenum up your tailpipe.
And what are the results?
On the Impact.
Yes. The results is simple, Giles.
I'm trying to hold the camera, John.
It's amazing, though. The power plenum opens it all up. Because obviously the efficiency if you're shooting pellets, but it's really about you can shoot a wide variety of slugs. The spectrum of slugs that you can do. You put that in, whether it's 2.2, 2.530, the idea is heavy slugs, light slugs, the results is the same.
Oh.
It's the perfect analogy.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the reality, nothing holds up to it. Because what's great, as you mentioned in your video, you can still do the low power. You can still have it shooting in the barn. I don't want to shoot through the tin roof. No problem. But when you need it...
I can't even hold the camera, John. It's there.
Yes, it's there.
Absolutely. At the end of my last video, I mentioned the Dreamline. And I know a lot of people have asked.
Yeah, you know what? We didn't want to leave the Dreamline behind, and it's here. The Dreamline Power Plenum.
You like doing that, don't you?
It's not me. It's the Plenum.
It's the Plenum. It's the Plenum effect.
But the Dreamline Power Plenum, this is simplicity, but it's elegant, it's perfect. You add this to your Dreamline, you'll get up to 130 feet per second more on your shots.
Wow.
Like 2.2 caliber, the hybrids. Everybody loves the hybrids.
The hybrids.
Normal Dreamline, 500 millimeter barrel, so very short barrel.
Yep.
It was only shooting 780 feet per second. Still shooting well, but you add the power plenum, 910 feet per second.
Wow.
It changes everything.
It does. I mean, the rifle, the Dreamline is a lot lighter. It's a lot slimmer. It's not valved in the same way as the Impact is.
But now you got the plenum space.
But now you've got the plenum space.
And it's so easy. You don't have to worry about messing up your warranty. Literally, you degas the gun, unscrew the cylinder or the bottle and the bottle adapter, hand tighten this on, tighten it back up, put in air, done. No, you couldn't mess it up. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't know. I've spoken to you on the phone. You know that. I can mess things up.
But for instance, 30 caliber.
Yeah.
So the 30 caliber with the 600 millimeter barrel was shooting the 44 grain JSBs at about 820 feet per second.
Yeah.
So good, but not perfect.
Okay.
Add the power plenum, 900 feet per second.
From the Dreamline.
Yeah, from the Dreamline. The reality is with the power plenum, and by the way, in the States, this is $30. It's nothing.
Sorry, say that again.
$30 for this.
$30.
Yep, add it to any Dreamline, add the power. What it does is it closes the gap, because before it was always, hey, the Impact has the most power, and the Dreamline was, it's 80, 85%.
Yeah.
The gap has closed so much, because with the Impact power plenum, obviously massive power options, but the Dreamline is right there with it.
So with that extra power, and obviously because you've got that plenum on there, and I understand what it does with the Impact, you're probably going to increase your consistency shot to shot.
Yes. Yep. And you can do a lot of the efficiency things too, because again, I know with the power plenum we talk about more power.
Yeah.
But it's all about efficiency, more. Yeah. Everything that the Impact does, Dreamline can as well.
So potentially, the Dreamline becomes a competition rifle.
Yes, absolutely. You know what? I'm going to make a prediction. Someone is going to win a bench rest event with the Dreamline. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It can be done. The exact same barrel, the speeds and power you need. There's no reason a Dreamline can't win bench rest money this year. I would love to see it happen in RMAC, because it can happen.
Someone could walk away with $20,000 just by adding a $30 part.
Very well said.
That's quite good.
We should keep that.
I'll sell that for you. There you go. Win $20,000 with a $30 part. Incredible.
All good things from FX. I mean, as always, Frederick and the guys over in Sweden, they are always ahead of the curve, always pushing things, always improving. Yeah. It's just fantastic. Or as Frederick would say, it's fantastic. I would never surprise you. Any second. Maybe now.
Okay.
No?
It's a corner, John.
What corner?
Okay. Whoa. I gotta say, you suit this car.
Frederick was saying that as well. I think.
Yeah.
I could really get used to this.
This is like
This is fantastic. I've never driven a Ferrari. I don't think I've ever, besides seen one pass by.
Yeah.
I kind of get it. It's probably how people feel when they pick up a FX.
Yeah.
They're getting, my $500. This is every bit as good. It's like,
he's good with his analogies, isn't he?
As soon as you get behind the wheel of the FX, you're like, I get it. Yeah.
We could do Top Gear.
Top Gears and Guns.
Yeah. Which one would you be?
Gears and Guns. Ooh, like cars or guns?
I don't know. Which character would you? Are you Clarkson, Hammond, or May?
Actually, you tell me who you think I would fit in. What role do you think I would be playing? I feel like there's a certain amount of
it's
gentleman, debonair.
Debonair. You see, there's part of me that says you're a bit.
I have good hair.
May,
a bit what?
May, because May likes his hair. Doesn't
I
he?
thought you said gay.
No, John, you're not gay.
Like that was direct.
Yeah, no. You're a bit.
May, yeah.
You're a bit May, but then again, the beard is a bit Hammond.
Well.
And the way you drive is a bit Hammond. Blind end.
Okay, I got a plan. We'll be ready by next year.
Okay.
I'll drop 20 pounds, lose the camouflage beard, because the beard covers a little bit of the double chin, let's be honest. And I'll be ready for my role.
Okay.
We should just get them involved.
Hey guys, this is Cameron with Air Force Airguns and Rapid Air Weapons here at SHOT Show 2020. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on our new products for 2020. Our biggest announcement of the year so far has been the chassis system for raw air rifles. We've been working really hard on this about the last 18 months and we're finally releasing it. Very excited for this. It's a full aluminum chassis system. You can drop any existing raw HM, TM, HMX or TMX receiver and barrel into it so you get this chassis rifle. It will be available as a completed rifle as well. Takes all AR-15 furniture and stocks, so your pistol grip, your stock, buffer tube can all be changed out. You can add folding mechanisms, anything you want. We've covered the front end up in M-LOK rails so you can add off-the-shelf accessories. These are, in this configuration, will be pretty much shipping as soon as the show is over. You can order them, and we'll build them for you. We also have, as a prototype, our HM Micro. We've been getting a lot of excitement over this little guy. This is a HM receiver in our chassis system. Features a folding stock. It's got a small aluminum bottle here, a 12-inch barrel that is threaded to take moderators. This uses a proprietary thread that works with our Talon P moderator, but I'm sure it won't be long until somebody out there comes out with an adapter. So this is a prototype right now, not available yet. We don't have shipping, we don't have shipping dates or pricing on them just yet. But we will very, very, very soon. So really excited about this little guy, of course, fully regulated. Great little gun. We'll have shot counts and velocities very soon. On the Air Force line, we have got our new Talon P, our Talon P pistol. This gun has been out for a couple of years, but we've updated it this year to a carbine. We've added the removable moderator. Threads off, so you can have a compact little backpack gun. Moderator threads into the frame. So then you can quiet down the bark of this little 25 caliber 50 foot-pound rifle. Takes advantage of our ring lock valve system, and then of course the buttstock is now included. Used to be an accessory, now you get it with the rifle. These are shipping now. They're available on our website as well as through dealers. Of course, it wouldn't be SHOT Show without adding to the Texan lineup. We've been doing the Texan in 457 since the original rifle came out about 5-6 years ago. It's been the most powerful production air rifle on the market since it hit. We've added the 50 cal now. Over 800 foot-pounds. This will kill any animal in North America. In testing, we've taken 2 American bison with this rifle with through and through clean pass-throughs using a 620 grain bullet. Carbon fiber tank, 3,600 PSI, 250 bar. This has our TX2 valve in it, springless valve, just like we released mid-year 2018. Of course, it's got your Lothar-Walther 510 caliber barrel. A great rifle. We're really excited to have these. Again, these should be shipping end of February. You should see them in dealer shelves. Guys, that's our new products here from Air Force and RA at SHOT Show 2020. Thanks for coming and checking us out. We'll see you at EWA.
So I'm wandering around and you bump into lots of faces, and I've bumped into these 2 gentlemen, and they're very important. So you've got Justin and you've got Austin from Utah Airguns. I'm going to try and shake your hands and say, good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
Are you having fun?
Good to see you.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's good time.
Yeah?
Good time. A little hectic, but it's fun.
And have you seen anything?
You don't know what that's like, right?
Well, hectic. Yeah. There is a bit of that, yeah, something like that. It's not jet lag, but seen anything you like? We got to ask.
I've actually seen, I've seen some new stuff that's gonna shake things up a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
like this one here.
like this guy, speak of the devil. This is a prototype of the new RAW compact, which is chassis system, little compact folding stock. I hope someday it becomes a reality, because that is a pretty sweet little setup. I mean, very unique. Being a chassis design in a compact, it's a game changer for sure.
Yeah.
Mil spec rear, so you can change stock, AR stocks for days, and
everything seems to be interchangeable on it, and they're talking potentially. See how we had it? I mean, it's just
You photoshopped that
on the wrong line. They're talking potentially, and I have to look at Cameron, who stood off camera here, 2.2 and 2.5 potentially.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
what about 177?
Yeah, we can do that too.
Okay.
That'd be a good.
Yeah.
I would suggest that option. Yeah.
This is good. Do you see this? This is.
Get it on camera now.
They're designing the gun as we stand and have a conversation. Justin's like, can we have it in 177? He's like, yeah, you can do that. Yeah, we
You can do that.
There, we can do
Good.
that. We can do that.
Glad we got that taken care of. Next.
So there we go. But as Justin says, it's a prototype. So
Yeah.
you want one.
No,
to
you
get
can't order
but-
it tomorrow. We wish you could too, but we don't have it. Just to clarify, Utah Airguns doesn't have it. Rapid
You
Air
will
Weapons
do.
doesn't.
You
We
will
will.
do when it
if
comes out.
if it comes to life, we'll have it. Yes.
Yeah.
I like it.
And what have you got coming up this year? Exciting stuff, because obviously you do all your videos and things like that, but events, RMAC?
RMAC this year,
Yeah.
and I haven't even told you about this part. So
Okay.
we've teamed up with AV company that does all of like Monster Energy's events and everything.
Wow.
So they have all the awesome AV equipment. But what we'll have is they're able to put cameras on every single target
Oh,
and on every shooter.
that's massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because some might say I've had a problem with that over the
yeah,
last couple of years.
Giles has a nemesis out there apparently.
Yeah.
He likes to shoot his target every
Yeah.
year.
Target attracts just pellets from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about
Yeah.
30 last time, but okay,
Yeah.
so we got.
And I like to vary the details, but he doesn't like it.
So we got AV company, so that's
Yeah.
hopefully going to help that out.
Yeah. So part of that is, so while we have cameras, not only will there be cameras for documentation, they will be on monitors live.
Oh,
So in the spectator tent, there will be big LED screens
yeah.
with everybody's target, every shooter,
Wow.
live. And then for the finals, those will all be streamed live worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's got to be a first. Surely
Yeah.
that's a first.
Yeah, so
Okay, so they're going to be able to, people out there around the world, they're going to be able to literally see it as it happens.
yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Wi-Fi permitting, right?
Yeah.
We're going to work
Depending on
to
the
get a excuse me. We're going to work to get a relay put up to where it's internet connection
Okay.
shouldn't be a
So
problem.
what's
that way.
that? You're putting a satellite up, or
Yeah, I'm sending an uplink or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. Yeah. It can be done.
No, but they can put like a repeater up on the mountain that will.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is next level stuff. This is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's becoming then a worldwide viewed competition.
20,000 this year.
Yes.
Grand prize $20,000 for the
and that's
for the bench
if
race.
you've got cameras watching, that makes it really, really important as well. 'cause
Yeah, exactly.
Utterly clean shoot,
Exactly.
utterly,
So-
and so when you need to hand me that money because I've won,
Yes.
yeah,
We'll be able to see the joy on your face as you shoot live.
That's right.
You're punching X's and you see the
all the tears. I think there'll be a lot of tears.
Yeah.
A lot of humour.
Probably.
There we go.
Yeah. So it should be interesting. I mean, I think we had 13 different countries there last year, and we've
Yeah.
already had a lot more than that knocking on the doors. So
Yeah.
it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, no, definitely looking
So-
forward to it. So, I'm going to say, guys, nice to see
Hey,
you.
you too. Always.
And
Good to see you.
I'm sure I'll see you walking around and looking at other things, but
Yeah.
Utah
Always a
Airguns,
pleasure.
everyone. Awesome guys. Go and check them out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We don't wanna grow up. We just wanna be young. Play and make believe. Come and rescue me. Feel the sun on my skin and scream. We don't wanna grow up. We just wanna have fun. Wild and free. Baby, we can dream farther than our eyes have ever seen. I don't wanna grow up.
Look, it's Umarax. Umarax do the Legends range, and as you know, because you've seen it before, there's the cowboy rifle, but they also do this, which I've got to give it the correct name as I read the label. It's the M1A1, or the Tommy gun, as some people might call it. And I like this. This has really caught my eye. Now, I haven't seen this in the UK yet, but it really does stand out on the stand. And the good thing about it, if I press the buttons right, trying to do this on camera, is look at that. This is a dual CO2 capsule magazine. So it's like two 12-gram capsules back to back. It's a 30-shot BB mag, and it's quite simple. You load the BBs as you would do with any CO2 pistol, and then you just go ahead and slot it right back in like that. You've got a nice bolt on the side that goes backwards and forwards, and it really is nice and weighty. Feels all metal, nice bits of wood. You got ability to put straps on front and back, and I got to say that when I can get my hands on one of these in the UK, I'm going to be shooting this, because this looks like a whole load of fun. So that's the M1A1, if I say that right, or the Tommy gun, and it's from the Legends range. Look at that. That is a little beauty. Now, everyone needs a compressor, because all of you guys out there that shoot PCP air guns, you all need air. That's the main thing. Yeah! Everyone's cheering. Whoa! You couldn't possibly want to try and record anything, could you? Anyway, someone's won something. That's a good thing. Right, you can hear my voice going. Here we go. Shall we do that again? Everyone that has an air rifle needs air, unless you've got a Springer. I get that. But if you've got a PCP air rifle, there's a fair chance you're going to need some air. Photo bomb. This is take three. Take three of attempting to do this. And judging by the noise going on in the background, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be take 4 in a moment. Anyway, here we go. No, first one. We're beating him next door. Right, if you have an air rifle and it's a PCP, you are going to need a compressor. Is that 4 or 5? Take 4. That's take 4. If you own a PCP air rifle, you are going to need a compressor. Now, you don't always need to fill your whole bottle up. You might just want to fill direct to your gun. And that's what I think the Umarax compressor is all about. And they're calling it, and I've got to read the label, the Ready Air, okay, because I can't remember everything. Now, this is a 110. I think if it comes into the UK, obviously it'll be 240 and a 12-volt air compressor. And it's designed for tethering straight to your rifle. And again, I'm looking down at the cheat sheet down here, and it's saying if you want to fill something like a gauntlet, which is 13 cubic inches, you're going to be looking at around a 10-minute fill time to top your gun up using this. This is take 5 or take 6 of me attempting to do the new Umarax Ready Air compressor. Here we go. So in the USA, you're going to get through that air a lot quicker because you have a bigger drain on air because you're using more power. But if you're in the UK, you're going to find that very, very efficient because you're going to get more use of that air. It's that whole US-UK power thing. But it's very interesting that Umarax have come out with this lovely little box, nice and easy to use. You press the button, off it goes. It's got lots and lots of features to it, and I'm going to read them for you off the paperwork because I'm not able to remember everything. You've got dual language control, lovely. Fully governed compression rate, maximum durability, minimum fill time, extended operational life. That's very good. $499, by the way, $499. So if that equates to the same in the UK, that makes the price very, very interesting. It's got patented oilless technology, which basically means you don't need to put any oil in it. Only overheat protect. Let's do that again. Jet lag. Only overheat protect. I can't get the words out. Only overheat prevention. Auto shut off in its class. So it does auto shut off, and it's got a nice digital electronic display up there. Now, I have to say to you, I have utterly no idea how I'm going to edit this segment when it comes to doing it, because I am having to shout into the microphone over the bloke next door who is just constantly shouting something else. But anyway, that is the Umarax Ready Air Compressor. I like it, it looks very good, and I wish he would shut up over there.
All right, there our last chance.
So there's something here which is all brightly lit up. I really know very little about it, but it's called the Air Javelin. Now, let's go through what it says on the sign together so that I can't get anything wrong. There's the gun, and it says it's 300 feet per second or 36 foot-pounds. Exceptional small gain and recreation arrow rifle. Okay, so this is firing arrows. Powered by an 88 gram CO2 capsule. Now, that's the interesting thing. This is a CO2 powered arrow slinger. 120 grain carbon fiber shaft with 50 grain field tip. Now, I'm not into the arrow side of things, so that means something to someone, clearly. M-lock ready, adjustable buttstock. Now, the thing, like I say, is I'm not technical about arrows and stuff like that at all. But the thing that is really interesting is the fact that it's now possible to have a CO2 powered, sorry, that's the jet lag, arrow shooter. It's just another ingenious thing for us all to want to go shoot. I'm here on the Hatsan stand, and they've got something very new to show you. This is called the Hydra. Look at that. Now, it looks like a typical sporting rifle.
What are you doing?
I'm just showing everyone the new Hydra.
Let me have this, okay?
Okay. All right.
Lee. Okay, here we are. This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Look what we got here, the Hatsan Hydra. This gun is very special. There's a lot of things that come with this gun. You're like, oh, well, that just looks like a regular PCP. Well, no, it's not, because guess what you can do? Just with these two fingers right here, look at this. You can do this, and you can back that off there, and what you get with the Hydra, take a look at this. And it comes in 3 different calibers. We have the 177, the 22, and the 25. And you can see how simple that was. So this is your platform, guys, right here. This is your platform. And as I said, that we do have it in the 177, the 22, and the 25. But here's something we didn't mention. We have the Hydro Arrow. So this is a kit so you're able to sling arrows, probably looking at 220 feet per second, somewhere around there, a 385 grain arrow. And let's talk a little bit about the caliber. So in 177, we're probably looking at that 950 range, a 22, a 910. And we get down to the 25, you're in about an 860, 875 range. But guess what? You have one platform right here. We have this platform. We're able to switch the barrels very, very easily. Well, there you go. There is the Hatsan Hydra right there.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Someone wants a trick shot doing over there.
Where?
Over there. Go, go. Woo! Hatsan's also got 3 other new rifles on display. You've got the pile driver at the top. Now this is a big bore air gun. You're looking at 45 and 50 calibers. Depending on which caliber you go for, you're getting 600 plus foot-pounds up into the 800 plus foot-pounds if you're going with the 50. And you're going to get sort of 5 to 6 shots from that one charge. So that's the pile driver. So here we've got the Blitz. Now, the Blitz is semi-auto and full auto. And there is without doubt a big trend towards this semi and full auto functionality on air guns at the moment. But like I say, this is the Blitz. It does exactly what the name depicts. It sends a blitz of pellets down range. And I'm looking at the numbers because I can never remember off the top of my head. But they're saying sort of up to 1100 feet per second. That's going to be very dependent on ammo and how you're going to be using it. But you want a full auto or semi-auto rifle, it's a possibility. And then down here you've got the Invader. Again, lovely looking bit of kit. It's Hatsan all over, looks very futuristic, lots of rails and everything all over it. And I'm sure that's going to be very popular as well. But for me, I would say actually the one that's really caught my eye on the Hatsan stand is that Hydra. The ability to change those barrels on top very quickly and easily is a very interesting concept. A lot of other people are also working towards that idea as well. But Hatsan are a mainstream manufacturing company, and it's very interesting that they've gone down that route. And it seems to be that if a mainstream manufacturer is doing that, it's probably going to catch on. This is what it's like to sit on the JSB stand. Look, they got nice comfy stools. I like these. Now, on here, of course, it's all about the pellet. So you've got things like the Hades 2.5, which they're showing off. You've got, you know, the Predator pellets. But of course, the big news coming for JSB from basically this point on is those things behind, and that is going to be the slugs. Now, they're working in development, doing 2.2, 2.5s, and they're saying that maybe in the future there may be 30s as well. But they are working to bring those out as soon as they can, and they're telling me that the results they're getting are incredibly exciting. They are also talking about being able to do things that are a lot lighter than lead. So make of that whatever you will. I'm sure there's a little secret. I might have just given a snippet away there. But either way, this is definitely something to look out for later on in the year. And I think maybe Iowa will be able to get even more of an update at that point then. But other than that, I am just enjoying the nice comfy chair and the chance to sit down on the JSB stand. I've always wondered what they keep behind these counters. Oh, look! Badges. In the distance, you see the wild creature that is Stephen Archer. Now, you have to approach carefully because he might bite. Oh, I think we've been seen. Oh no, never mind. Whatever he was looking at, he's put it away now. There he is, look, off he scuttles, you see? It's like, he's like a wild animal. You can't catch him, but sometimes if you sneak up on him, you'll get a glimpse. So, if I was to say to you that you could get a PCP air rifle with an adjustable regulator and side lever action, okay? It's a single shot, but for that adjustable regulator rifle, you could pay $329. That might make you smile. And that's why this Avenger makes me smile. I don't think I've seen an externally adjustable regulated rifle for $329 before. It's a shame we don't get things like this in the UK, you know. So anyway, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is really, really tidy. Nice cylinder underneath. I'm not really too sure on what that size is, but your guess is as good as mine. Barrel on top, shrouded a little bit by the looks of it. You got to remember, I'm always guessing. And you've also got a dual rail on top as well, which does dovetail and Picatinny, I think, by the looks of it. Single shot, yes, so you're not going to get multi-shot. There's got to be a price break somewhere. But on the bottom, look, you've got that port where you can adjust that regulator. And you've also got your pressure gauge on the side. Now look at that, $329, the side lever action. I think that's going to be a real winner in the next 12 months. I'd like to know how it shoots and how people get on with it. But yeah, $329, that makes things very interesting if you're a beginner into air guns. So I'm sat in a very American show, surrounded by very American products, except for this one, because this one is made in Sheffield in England, and it's made by Hill's Pumps, or Hill, I assume. Now, that's interesting because we like British build quality. Of course we do, which means that this is going to be very, very popular. Now, it's a compressor which is designed to fill direct to your gun. So this isn't designed to fill, you know, a huge dive tank. This is direct to your gun. And they're saying that this pump here will fill from 0 to 250 bar on your biggest bottle that you've got in around 3 minutes, and that it's very, very quiet, 75 decibels. Now I can't turn it on in here, obviously, but they do tell me that it's very quiet and it's very robust. And they also say that really after initial setup, it kind of looks after itself entirely. Got a digital display, auto cutoff, painted in green. There you go. But I do like the idea of the fact that something from England is now making its way across the pond into the US market. Price, I think it's around $999. So if that equates over in pounds in England, that's very interesting as well. But 3 minutes to refill your bottle from 0 to 250 bar, that's quick. And if you think that if you're only shooting down to about 100 bar, you're going to top up in even quicker time, this becomes quite an interesting option. And while I wouldn't want to take it on a long walk, it's actually quite manageable to move around. And a lot of you out there are going to love it because it's British. So there we are, the Hill compressor. Now, you saw this last year. It was teased at us last year, and it's called the Bada Bang. Now, I've just been talking to Kristen, and she says that maybe March, April, they might be shipping these because they're just finishing work on refining the app. And it's great because the app is going to allow you to do shoot-offs with each other around the world, and it's all sort of, look at this, look. Look at that, it completely folds flat, which is really, really nice. And it's just a very, very simple target system. And I have absolutely no idea how I open it now I've closed it. But let me tell you, look at that, I've made a right fool of myself there, haven't I? Here we go, I found the button. There's a button on the side, look at that, see? Right, that was a quick correction of my error of ways. So that's the Bada Bang system. And they're saying roughly around $99. But I got to say, it's made of some real chunky metal. It looks probably like 5 or 6 mil steel plate, so it's going to take a good thwacking. But yeah, I like that. I think the fact that you're going to be able to call your friends out about how quick they can shoot, that's a really, really good idea, and I think that's going to be very, very popular. Okay, so this is me learning. I have utterly no idea what I'm looking at. This is an M1A Springfield Armory rifle, and it looks like a replica. Now you're learning with me here. So what is it? CO2? Ah. Now that under there tells me that that must be a Springer or something like that. So I'm guessing, and I'm not going to do it entirely because I'm at the okay, look, right. So I'm not going to pull that all the way down because some of you out there will have an absolute fit over the fact that I've done something to a gun at a show. But look at that. Oh, things are happening. Look at that. Wow. So this part slides forward. So it's an, I'm not going to cock it all the way. It's an underlever rifle, look, and the pellet goes in there. Can I show that to the camera? Look. Can the camera see that? Wow. Look at that. So that's an underlever replica. Okay, now I didn't cock that, let's be quite clear. Underlever replica, pop-up sights. That is different. That is really, really different. Single shot, obviously. You've got all the bits and pieces on there. Do you know what? Like I say, you're learning with me. I like the look of that. Oh, look. There's all this as well. Very nice. Okay, well, let's see what happens with that in the future. But that looks very nice. That looks fun. If you're a replica collector and you want to shoot pellets, that's going to work really, really well. And because you've got that lock barrel system there, that's going to make it a really nice rifle shooting that way. So there we go. Lovely, lovely. Look at that. Pinhole sight. There we go. Fantastic. So you've learnt with me. That's the Springfield underlever M1A air rifle. Here is something else that I'm trying to learn about as well. This is a 45 and it's from Ataman. And look at that. Look at that barrel. That barrel means business. Look at that. Wow, 45. Can you see that, camera? There we go. How good is that? Now, I don't really know a huge amount about it. Ataman obviously is a Russian-based company. They've done target rifles and all sorts of things. They're very, very popular. People love, what they do. But this is something very different. And the magazine, again, if I show you, seems to be 2 shots. Just there. So I'm guessing that goes, there you go, that does it, pushes through. Like that. You've got, from what I can see, you've got a bolt at the back. So single shot, pull the bolt back, and then you're gonna, I don't know whether you have to manually engage that. I really am not too sure. Apologies that I don't know everything, but you are seeing it exactly the same first time as I'm seeing it. Other things I'm spotting, there's a safety there, right above the trigger, just there, look. And then of course you've obviously got the trigger just below. Nice simple wood stock, wood pistol grip, and you've got a wood cheek piece up there. So if you're looking for a simple 45 rifle with a nice 2-shot magazine, that looks very good. And I do like that barrel as well. I'm wandering around and I bump into another very well-known face. This is Travis from Airgun Depot. Travis, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Now, you may have seen Travis on lots of videos and all sorts of things, and also the RMAC video where you did a funny sketch with Jackie, which is fantastic. But you're best known for your Airgun Depot stuff. So, anything exciting from Airgun Depot coming in the next 12 months?
Oh, we've got all sorts of things.
Yeah?
We've got, well, we've got a lot, you know, we do our kind of funny opens and things for videos. What I really would like to do is figure out a way to get you into a video with us.
Okay.
I mean, what do I need to do, Giles, to get you to do a video with us?
I don't know. How about, let's do something simple. Let's do a quick game of rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
But if you lose, you've got to come to England and spend the day with me shooting sub 12 foot-pound rifles.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. If I wanted to shoot 12 sub-pound rifles, you got to be. No way, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Well, if I lose. But if I win,
yeah,
then you come and do a video with me.
Okay.
The video of my choosing, right?
Okay. We might have to just work on that a little bit. I mean, you know, no nudity.
There won't be full nudity.
Okay, cool.
I can guarantee that.
Right. So we've got Ben behind the camera who's going to adjudicate this.
Okay. It's paper, rock, scissors, right?
Yeah, or rock, paper, scissors, whichever you want to call it. Okay. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then on the 3 we're going to do.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it. Okay. Slightly nervous about this. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you win that one, right? No,
I win.
We're gonna do the best 2 out of 3.
No.
It's always the
What
best
do you mean 2 out of
It's always
3?
the best 2 out of 3. You can't just stupid on the first one.
Won.
No, you didn't. That's this 2 out of 3. It's always that way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, Ben. He says okay.
2 out of 3.
I just. Okay. 2 out of 3.
Yeah, 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 5. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, I get it. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, this is the make or break one.
I'm trying to psych you out now.
Yeah, I'm not even going to look at you.
Okay. Right. 1, 2, 3. No.
That's 2 out of 3.
So that means you win.
That means I win. That means there's going to be partial. Well,
no, there is none of that.
There'll be mud.
There'll be mud. Okay. I'll
Okay.
shake your hand and say, okay, right, I'm game.
So June, it's happening.
June, I will see you in June.
Okay.
Lovely.
Looking forward to it. Going to be great.
Thanks.
On the Optisan stand, this is Lily. Now it's always a giggle with Lily, so we're going to do this bit together.
All right, so we start. Hello, my name is Lily from Optisan. We're now at SHOT Show, and it's the last day, and Giles is so kind to give us a visit. And we are happy to show you our latest new scope. This is coming up. You will see it at British Shooting Show. So far, the most compact full rifle scope in the market right now. We have them under 500 gram and in 10-inch. The turret has a clean and audible click. Per click, 1/10 of mil. Per turn is 10 mil. We have them in both 3 to 12 by 32 and 10 by 32. It comes in a extra 2.5-inch sunshade with included and a flick cover, dust cover.
Okay, so say it comes with included dust covers.
Included dust covers.
It comes with included dust covers. My plane leaves at 9, Lily.
We probably have to reschedule it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll just ask BA to hang on, shall I?
Okay. It comes with included dust covers. It comes with included dust covers.
It's got a standard mil reticule.
This.
Also, if you parallax the 32mm lens between 25 and 35 yards, you get less than 0.5 MOA error out to 75 yards. And that can even account for bad head position. And how much are they going to be, Lily?
They're going to retail $2.99 for the 10 by 32 and $3.19 for the 3 to 12. Please come and see us at EVA because we haven't finished yet.
Velocity Outdoors have the brand Benjamin, and you know that's a very well-known brand. And Benjamin want to do something more PCP line. They've got loads of ideas and they want to try different things. So they've gone and spoken with Crowell, and they've said to Crowell, look, you know, we've got these ideas, we want to try these new models. Can we do something together? Basically put our heads together, I suppose, would be the best way of putting it. And they've done that, and they've come up with these 3 new rifles, and these look really good. Now, you and I know that Turkish walnut is nice. It's incredibly, you know, it's well finished. It's got lovely colouring, and they're well known for doing the lovely shapes on the rifles. And that's exactly what we've got here. Now, let me give you just a brief run through on what we've got. If I get the names wrong, I do apologise, but this is the Caden. Okay, now, let's just cover this. 22, 22, 22 and 25. But the Caden, more sporter style. As with all of them, you've got side lever action on the top, and I would say that the block is pretty similar as you work through, but layout is slightly different. Side lever on the top, side lever, it's Friday, excuse me. You've got a nice pick rail, and you've got a transfer port adjuster there, which is going to help you get to the power level that you need. Nice cheek piece that's adjustable there, rubberized shoulder pad, and of course you've got studs in the rifle as well. Cylinder with Foster fittings on there, so it's really nice and simple to fill up. And this one has got, I think it's an in-house barrel, and you've also got a 1/2-inch thread on the top there if you want to add a silencer. And they say around 1,000 feet per second in 2.2. That's going to vary, you know, on your ammo. You know, if you shoot a heavy pellet, it's going to drop down. So that's the Caden. Then we move down and we've got the Akela, not too sure, but it's a bullpup style, as you can see. Now, we know bullpups are Marmite. You either love or hate them. But here's the Aquila. Looks really, really good. Nice layout. You've got a nice cylinder there, again with the Foster fitting. You've got the pressure gauge for the cylinder. Nice and simple and clear. And of course, you've got similar sort of action to the top. Different kind of layout. You've got that forward floating pick rail on there. This is also adjustable forward and back as well. Really nice piece of wood. Trigger is forward, and again with all of these you've got the ability to adjust the blade up and down, and you've got the safety just in front. So yeah, really nice looking rifle there. That's, you know, that's a nice new addition for you to have a look at. And then at the bottom you've got the Kratos. Again, my Turkish isn't brilliant, but there we go. The Kratos. Now this one comes in 2.2 and 2.5. 1,000 feet per second, dropping down to about 900. And again, that's going to vary depending on the caliber that you're going to use and the pellet weight. But I think this is more of a bench style rifle. You've got a bigger bottle. It's a bit flatter there for maybe going on a bag, but you know, it's an air rifle. You'll do with it as you please. but you've got a similar sort of stock to that one up there, except for that fore end just there, you know, similar sort of adjustable cheek piece and shoulder pad. Again, nice looking gun, nice. I think that's probably a 500cc cylinder. I'm going to look behind the camera and say 500cc. 425, I just got told I'm wrong, you see. Giles, you don't know everything. Magazine wise, if you're in 2.2, you're looking at 12 shot across the platform. If you go up to 2.5, you're going to be looking at a 10 shot. So something else with these two here, as you can clearly see, there is a bit of sound suppression built in there. Now, I don't see a way of adding something directly on through a thread, but I guess if there was a universal fitting, you could put an extra moderator on the front. But you know what, those are really, really nice. They stand out really, really well. And it's always nice to see something else coming from the Benjamin line. You've all heard of the Marauder platform, and now it's just gone semi-auto. This one's certainly generated a lot of attention at the show. Now, it looks very similar, except this bit here has been, you know, sort of redefined. There's a little bit of magic gone on in there, as you can imagine. 10-shot magazine. You've got a charging handle at the back there, which is ambidextrous. You also got sort of like a spring-loaded, I don't know what you would call it there.
Forward assist.
I'm being told spring-loaded.
Forward assist.
That's it. Spring-loaded forward assist. See, get it right, Giles. And you might have to press that maybe for the first shot. Would that be correct? Okay. You might have to press that maybe sort of like, you know, for the first shot, just to help things along the way, because there is an awful lot of stuff going on here. Now, it's all controlled by air. So what they're doing is they're taking wasted air from every shot, which is being used to push that bolt back and charge your next shot. So it really is a very clever system from Benjamin. And they're saying that from the fill on the cylinder, that you're going to get around 60 shots at around 950 feet per second, did you say? Yeah, so 950 feet per second, that's very, very good with that shot count. And of course, you've got that trusted platform, which is very, very important when it comes to this new semi-auto technology. It's nice to see a trusted platform like this going ahead with that level of technology. You've got a cheek piece there. If I look over it is adjustable. There we go, it's adjustable. It's plastic as opposed to the nice wood stock, and you've got a rubberized shoulder pad there as well. I'll tell you now, everyone's going home, which is why I need to get on with this. The trigger has also been specially engineered. It's not a regular Marauder trigger. It's something a little bit special because it has to work with that system there. But there you go. I'm sure you're going to see that appear in the next few months. It's the Benjamin Marauder semi-auto, and I reckon that's going to be very, very popular. There we are then. That's my SHOT Show video for the year 2020. If you haven't seen it on here, it's because I haven't been shown it. And if I haven't been shown it, it's probably because I wasn't invited to look at it. There we are. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Either way, if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe. And if you want to see all the latest and best creations from creators around the world, in the world of air guns, you can go to AirGun101.com. Look, if I turn around, there you go, it's on the back of my jacket, so you can't miss it. I now have a 10-hour flight home, 2 or 3 days editing, and a large nagging from my wife for being away for so long. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.